already.
Mario Chalmers.
101 authentic, I don't see no competition. Yeah, already.
Dun, dun. He is back. Happy Thursday. Mario Chalmers joins the show once again. Great timing, because it's on the heels of the Pat Riley State of the Union address, which we all love, and he was a little spicy this time around, Mario. We had a lot of words for Jimmy and some words for Tyler Hero, but we'll start with Jimmy Butler. Said he can still be a 1A player, but he's got to have some change. He's got to do something differently in his routine and his approach. If you're Jimmy Butler and you hear that, how do you react, do you think?
It just depends what he means. When Pat tells you something like that, it could be a couple different hidden meanings. It could be weight and body fat, which I don't think is a problem. It could be getting to the gym earlier. It could be not liking somebody that Pat doesn't like. So that can entail a lot of things. It just all depends what Pat meant by that message.
Yeah, what is it like when Pat Riley seems like a very intimidating but cool guy. So when he says things, as a player, are you sort of more sensitive to it? Do you take it differently than you would perhaps, name any other GM in the business?
I would say my first couple of years in the league, I held on to everything he said. Like, it was just every word that he said I tried to do. And then, like, as you get older in the league and you start seeing different things, it's kind of like, I could separate basketball and life. Like, I don't need to go home and be mad at my wife or mad at my girlfriend just because we lost a game. And that's what Pat wants. That's how intense Pat wants you to be during the playoffs. It's like, go home. If you lose, you got to be mad at your family, mad at everybody, and come back the next day ready to go. So it's just different things. Pat's a real intense guy. He's been around the NBA forever, so he's seen it all. He's done it all. He just knows what it takes to win. So he's always going to try to bring the best out of you. His delivery might not be the best sometimes, but he means well every time.
Yeah, that's my thing, Rio, is I'm Jimmy Butler, I'm the face of the franchise, I'm the star player, and this dude's telling me to keep my mouth shut, like kind of talk to me like I'm his son. Not only to Jimmy Butler do I feel a certain way, like why didn't you just text me that or tell me that? You could have used a different kind of language in the media. But if I'm also a free agent that's looking to go there this summer, does that kind of alter like kind of your view of, damn, this guy just calls out a star player? What's he going to say to me if I go there?
I don't know, because I don't think there's nothing wrong with Jimmy said. And the reason I feel like that is because Miami beat Boston last year and Jimmy played. So it's not like he's telling a lie. It's not like he's actually being arrogant or talking. He's stating facts. Like last year when he played, they beat Boston. They went to the final. So for him to have that same type of confidence, you want all your star players to have that confidence. Like, if I'm on the court, I can't be beat. So it's a double-edged sword. It's like, we want you to be confident and talk and be that boisterous guy and let people know what it is here, but we also want you to tone it down and not be too much and not give other teams ammunition to hold on to for next year or for next season.
But have you ever had a coach or a GM or a team president tell you to shut your mouth? Like, I feel like that was the usage of the words, I think, would just kind of piss me off, honestly. For me, I don't know, maybe I'm sensitive.
You are sensitive.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. You got to talk to me a certain way, but yeah, shut your mouth. And yeah, I'm not shutting my mouth. You know how I am, CP.
Yeah. And it just reminded me of the Tari. Obviously, Jimmy Butler's not Tari Eason, but the kid on the Rockets, taunting the Warriors. It's like, buddy, you're not playing. Like, it's just probably like, stay in your lane.
Well, can you troll though? That's the question.
Jimmy Butler has a way bigger case than Tari Eason.
Sure, but he wasn't playing.
But he wasn't playing, so it's like at the end, and they still are. So like, it's just kind of it's a wrong fight to pick.
Yeah.
Definitely wrong fight to pick.
It was a weird video, too. It was like obviously somebody's camera, and it was odd. I mean, probably wasn't supposed to see the light of day, but cameras everywhere. That's the lesson.
It feels like it was a setup video.
It did. It felt very much like,
a trap.
Ha-ha, we got him. So he said a lot, right? I mean, it's fine. It's Pat Riley, and as you mentioned, maybe the delivery's not always ideal. Could you see a world where Jimmy Butler is not with the Heat? Would he want to leave? Would he want to be traded? Or is that his home for the rest of his days?
With the NBA now, it's always up in the air. I could see him leaving, but I could also definitely see him staying. Just the way he embodies the Heat culture. That's his type of basketball, the hard-nosed, show to work every day, put your hard hat on, and we going to war. So that's the type of style that Jimmy likes to play. So that'd be the main reason he stays there. He likes his teammates, and it's Miami at the end of the day. So But at the end of the day, it's still a business, so I can see both sides of it and just trying to figure out. But I think he stays. I think they build a better team around him, and he stays.
Yeah, I love Jimmy being like, oh, I love Miami. They embrace me. I love the people here. I'm like, no shit, you love Miami.
Yeah, it's like a tough stretch.
Who doesn't? But Rio, didn't you have like a
Right.
similar situation with Pat Riley where he told you everything you did at the club the night before or something? Like he put someone
What?
there. Yeah.
It was it was during my rookie year. I had went out, and and you know me, I was just out having fun, nothing major. And Pat was like, "You went out last night." And I was like, "Yeah, how you know?" He was like, "Yeah, you was at this bar. You had this many drinks of your drink, and then you went home." And I was like, "How do you know everything?" He's like, "Bro, I run Miami. Like, you can't do nothing in Miami without
That
me
is
knowing."
classic.
That is terrifying.
Now, if I'm a free agent and I hear this, I'm
Yeah.
damn sure not going.
That is a much scarier thing than
If I'm
shut your
getting
mouth.
controlled outside the facility
but
in
you-
Miami.
You wasn't in trouble. I wasn't in trouble. He was just letting
Yeah.
me know, like, you can't do nothing in the city without me knowing.
I like that.
Which is why
I
it's
like that, yeah.
terrifying.
He is so
It's,
mafia. It's not even funny.
Man, all right, so yeah, he lose to the Celtics in 5, was never really close. We've already decided as a show that Jimmy Butler's not going anywhere. So, what do they need? What kind of changes do they need to make to take on Boston for say next season?
I've always said this about the Heat. They need a point guard. And that's just always been my feeling with that team. When they got rid of Kyle Lowry, I think that was kind of a bad move just because he was their solid point guard, flow general. A person that wasn't really worried about their shots, and they was looking to get everybody involved and willing to pass the ball. I think that's the one thing they're missing right now. They got Bam, they got Terry, they got Jimmy, they got Tyler. I mean, that's a solid group right there. So you just need to add a point guard to that, and maybe another 3-4 guy that can do a lot and help Kevin Love out too. So they got a solid team. They're just missing that one piece, in my opinion.
Rio, I wanted to ask you before we let you go. Jamal Murray, he gets fined $100,000 the other day for throwing the heating pad, which I've never seen that in my life. I thought it was like an accident. I thought it was a ball boy.
I thought it was an accident too.
Till the slow-mo.
Is that something that he should have been suspended for, or is the fine do it justice?
I think the fine is great. I don't like people being suspended during the playoffs,
Yeah.
especially if it's nothing like you really need suspended for. Like, we all thought that was an accident, whether he did it on purpose. It happened. Nobody got hurt or nothing bad happened. So it's just, the fine is cool for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like when players get suspended during the finals or the playoffs because it takes away one of your strengths. It takes away from your team at a crucial moment.
It gives them an excuse. And I feel
Yeah.
like regular season, fine, suspend.
And you're
Now,
getting your ass kicked with Jamal Murray. Let's not suspend him and make any excuses to deflect on
No.
what Minnesota's doing.
let Minnesota live.
Right.
Let them love
Minnesota's.
this.
Man,
Right? That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
gonna lie,
saying.
I
Like,
got
don't
Minnesota.
you
I got
do?
Minnesota in the finals.
Damn.
I got them in the finals right now.
Before the last 2 weeks
Yeah.
of what they've done, or no?
I said this in the beginning. I said the only team that I think that could beat Denver was Minnesota because they got the two bigs.
Two bigs.
And
I'm
I just feel
blind.
like nobody can guard AD
Well, you're
right
smarter
now.
than
Anthony
us
Edwards is-
because we've all been sitting here
right
going,
now.
"Wait, this is happening. This is for
I
real."
had Phoenix to the
Yeah.
finals.
I mean, I had the Clippers at first. I
Yeah,
really
so
thought the
that's-
Clippers would be their year.
That's
And
fair.
it was like, when it came to the playoffs, I was like, nah, I just don't trust them.
We're not
so,
fortune
yeah,
tellers.
I
We
got
got
Minnesota.
one thing right, and it's the Boston
Yeah,
Celtics.
we got-
We can all agree on
And
that.
that's not done yet. We don't know.
Right.
Mario, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate
Appreciate it, bro.
We'll